always something to do. I got so many. If I go in the garage, so many things I have to do. I got 2 tables. I want to make them narrower and small and shorter. It's a bit of work, but I'll do it. First, I remember jumping in a big bowl at my grandfather, way back, maybe 1940s, just after the war, maybe even during the war. And then, of course, my dad, he used to make some wine for himself. And of course, when I came here, 1960, 1954, I started making my wine. My dad's brother, he had a winery. And when I went to Malta, I used to go there and give them a hand, but they had everything. They had the machine to bottle, to put the cap on, and everything. My dad and my uncle, they started together making wine for their dad. And then everybody got married, they're separate, so they make their own wine. But he carried on and on and on, and people used to love it. They used to come along, can I buy a bottle of wine? Can I? And he finished the shop, opened a shop, and then it went bigger and bigger with trucks and go all over Malta. We used to load a full truck sometimes. It's not, and we used to take barrels, not just bottles, but barrels, because there were shops that they drink a lot of wine, and they want barrels. Once upon a time, long time ago, I just buy white. If I want white wine, just buy white grapes. But it's completely different. See, this one, I rang him up. It was very early this year. I thought I'll give him a call, see when, maybe in February. And he said no. He said maybe next week. So that was at the end of January. And in February, I bought the Chardonnay. Mine is fresh because I cut it in the morning. I did it straight away. But I think this year I made a little bit of mistake. Went a little bit too early, maybe 2 or 3 weeks too early, and it became a little bit sharp. But I can blend it with something else, so it doesn't make much difference. Not last year, the year before, I put every fruit I have in the garden, about 7 different fruit, including persimmon, peaches, nectarines, apricots, everything. And
How did that come?
not too bad.
Not too bad?
Yeah. Well, from the time I was young, I liked collecting things. And I know I started a little bit late, but because I started in 1970, still a fair bit. But that's the bottom one, 1970, and then as years go by, well, not sometimes I'm missing because if they too good, I drink them. See, I get up every morning. It doesn't matter what, rain, shine, 20 degrees, 6 degrees, 5 o'clock, and I won't go inside there till lunchtime, no matter what. Some people like me, they like to sit in front of the television and watch television. I like doing something.
Always.
I can't understand when some people say, I'm boring. I don't know. I was never boring. I was my 79 years old, and I don't remember ever saying I'm boring. I'm always inventing something or doing something. That is always, you can buy better, always. And of course, the more modern, the less work. But I enjoy even the hard work, the squashing of the grapes, the pressing the grapes. I love it. I know I did it, not the machine. See, in this, where I have this shed, where we have now, I had a plum tree and a pickle tree over there. I took them out. I thought I need a cellar, so I cleaned it, make the slab, build the bricks, and put the roof, and I got a cellar. You have to be proud of what you're doing, whatever. That's a bird.
Yeah.